Hey, Pissed Off Prod here at FU Oligarchs. Hey, today I want to talk to you a little bit about what our Nebraska state legislators will be voting on this week. I had a message asking me to look into it. And as always, if you have any type of legislation, any politicians, any public figures whatsoever that you would like to know more about, but you don't have the time to look into, or hey, I know as well as anybody, the legislative process is made so that you either don't understand it, can't access it, or otherwise get frustrated when you are trying to look into what your representatives are voting for. You have someone or something you want me to look into, I will gladly do it. Shoot me a message, and I'll do it just as quick as I can for you. As quick and thoroughly as I can for you. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. This is what our Nebraska legislators will be voting on tomorrow, Tuesday, 17th. We have bill number LB 762, which was introduced by Dungan, and it would require pediatric insurers to cover autoimmune neurological disorders, specifically acute disorders, which there's no known reason for it happening. It just develops. And what they're specifically going after are the youth that develop strange tics, strange habits, the ones that become akin to autistic, but have no reason to be that way. And one of the ones they specify is, I guess it can be caused by strep throat. Good to know. So what the bill does, it's pretty straightforward. It requires insurers to cover the autoimmune neurological disorder. And this is one of the few. Nebraska's pretty good about this. The title truly reflects the bill. That doesn't always happen, especially when you get up to the federal level. Yeah, it's pretty point blank. They require them to cover it, whether it is pre-existing or not. The only thing I really didn't like about it is the only penalty is they have to report anytime they fail to cover a claim. That's it. They have to report denied claims to the Nebraska Department of Insurance. That's one I'll be calling about. I'd like to have them make an amendment to it to where they actually have real accountability. Other than that, I agree it's a good deal. Next is LB 960, introduced by McKinney, that non-voting student members attending school board meetings. This is amazing. This is amazing. Thank you, McKinney. Our students need to have a say in their future. Just because it won't actually reflect what they are going through in school, it will reflect what their little brothers and sisters are going through in school. And what this does is, if it passes, for every adult voting member of a school board, each school board must have an equal number of student members. Excellent. This is great for the future of America. You're going to get the views of the youth in on it. Because, I'll tell you what, I'm almost 45 years old and I don't know what these kids want. My parents didn't know what I wanted, and their parents didn't know what they wanted. Times change. We have to get with the times and allow our youth to have a say. I love this bill. It's amazing. LB 966, introduced by Kavanaugh. In my personal opinion, Kavanaugh is one of the legislators that is actually trying to do good things all around for Nebraskans, not the corporations. That being said, this LB 966 by Kavanaugh, the title is Hunger-Free Schools Act. And what it does is the state would reimburse the difference between what schools actually put out for their free and reduced meals, that they take what the federal government gives the schools and they would match it. That's kind of good, kind of bad. Personally speaking, with the Department of Education shutting down federally, hey, they may get nothing. That means they don't have to give anything. But they might get something, and the state will have to at least match it. But I'm thinking that's probably a good deal. That we've got what did it say? 5,500 students that need this. Sorry, that was for the next one. Anyway, the next bill is LB 1034, introduced by Dungan. And it is no ICE or federal immigration officers in schools without a judicial warrant. We've all seen where ICE is going wherever they want, into people's homes, into businesses, workplaces, courtrooms, schools, and just saying, hey, we have a blanket warrant for anybody of the right color of skin. Not a good deal. But this one is point blank what the bill title says. They will not, if this passes, they will not be allowed to go into at least schools. Doesn't say anything about courthouses, unfortunately. Doesn't say anything about workplaces, unfortunately. But it bans them from going into schools without a judge-signed warrant. Well, guys, that's it for Tuesday, February 17th. That's tomorrow. Sorry I'm getting to it late. I'd love to have given you a week to prepare for this stuff if you wanted to call your legislators about any of it. But I just got the message yesterday if I could look into it. Got up this morning at about 2 o'clock, studied all this for a few hours, and there you go. There's my take on it, folks. And with that, I'm going to call some legislators about a few bills. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.